Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, hello-y. My name is Loey, and happy Friday the 13th if you're watching this on Friday the 13th. It is currently almost 9 o'clock. I have my friend Grace driving over to my house right now, and then we are going to head to the Queen Mary. I was invited out by the resident ghost hunting team of the Queen Mary, the Grey Ghost Project. So we are going tonight to kind of like ring in Friday the 13th, do a little ghost hunting adventure on the Queen Mary. We get to go to like all the parts that you normally can't go to. Knowing that, I actually glued on my wig for once. Usually I kind of just wear it like a hat, which I feel like you can probably tell a lot of the time. So I'm going to pack up my bag, I'm gonna get changed, and I think we're leaving in about 8 minutes, and I'm gonna take you to the Queen Mary with me. I'm so excited. I have a suspicion. I don't know if it's just the energy in the air. I don't know if it's because I haven't like ghost hunted in so long, but I have a feeling tonight is genuinely gonna be spooky. So I'm really excited I get to share it with you. Girls are here. We're leading the pack, I fear.
Yeah.
Which
when did we get that break?
When did we get that privilege of leading the pack? Oh my God, look at him. Look at that little baby man. He's giving Riley.
So you guys will help us get to initiate the space and be our first to investigate in here before we start adding it on the route for public paranormal investigations. You guys have all been before, so I don't want to bore you with all the school things. We're experiencing the same thing with the K2 meters, that we haven't seen that activity return yet. Same thing with the cat balls. There's maybe been a couple moments where those cat balls have flashed that it might have been something, but we're still not seeing really that activity return. Still hopeful for it, still want to give it the chance and the opportunity. A couple of you might remember this, but remember that a yellow light was flashing on it. If you haven't joined us for a long time, we've now figured out that this yellow light is about where all of our activity is happening. So rather than it being a false positive, this has become the only spot that we are seeing those interactions happen. I'm not really sure why that is, but we've started embracing it, because when it first started happening, I thought surely it was a false positive. You were here previously before COVID when we had our activity, and we could see a K2 meter, we could see a cat ball. We had everything going off together cohesively in this recognizable conversational way. Now it's just turned down simply to just this yellow light. So we just kind of use this as our point that clearly this just must be the easiest way to communicate. So we're going to embrace that and continue to do that. But just those reminders for you guys, and then also for those of you that haven't joined us before, we just ask when it comes to those lights that we're not asking them for our entertainment, or like when you ask your dog to do a trick, but this is a way that we know how to have a conversation with somebody, so that there's a reason or a why behind the light. So that way it's a way for somebody to be able to facilitate a conversation with us if they choose. Would someone mind watching my data logger tonight, making sure we don't leave him behind anywhere?
Yeah.
Woo! Fight!
Someone grab it.
Yeah, I take it.
Is it the yellow light? Is that the pressure? Is
Pressure.
The pressure, right?
Pressure.
Yeah.
And then depending on what spirit box we put online tonight, we'll either do 1 or 2 persons at a time. We'll see how that goes. We're in a weird time where the radio signal has changed again. So like one of our boxes is doing great and the other one is not. And then that means the other one means we're putting a splitter on it. And then sometimes that's cool that you hear where people are.
Yours.
Oh, okay. I was looking at your thumb to see if it was on the button, and it is not. Okay. I don't know how to feel about that. Okay, there's got to be something over there, because now it just hit you the same thing.
Yeah.
It's probably one of your phones or something, you know? Because all we see anymore is the glitchy flashy, you know? Like, that's all we see anymore. But there's a couple times that I'm like, what if that's just, yeah, that. Now there's a couple times that I'm like, what if that's just what it is now? You know, do I need to be kind towards it to help cultivate it, to bring it back again? I don't know, you know, but it's just, it's hard when that previous experience is what Loey has seen and Chloe has seen and Christina, you've seen, you know, you guys have seen what our activity used to be. So it's hard to put that into context of like comparison to what it is now, but Still cultivating it, still seeing what we can get back or where we can grow that again. This is your night, so participate, jump in, ask questions. You don't have to think deep and hard. Think of questions like when you're getting to know a new person in your life. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? What do you do for fun? Because truly you're hoping to make a new friend, and people are genuinely more eager to answer questions about things they're happy or excited or passionate about, rather than questions that you're asking because it's information you just selfishly want to know. The things that we do ask is that you keep those topics positive and lighthearted, avoid any topics of death, tragedy, and religion this evening. Those always are our conversation stoppers when we hit those topics. Give time and space for answers to arrive, and keep those phrasing in the present tense. So rather than were you a passenger, are you a passenger? Rather than did you work here, do you work here? We'll find more success in keeping our phrasing in the present tense. You had a question?
Does anyone have any objection to being filmed?
Oh.
Like,
As I'm filming you.
Everybody's cool? Great.
Wow, she's so brave. She's well behaved. She is not afraid.
Is anyone here this evening? My friend Christina can hear the radio.
Go ahead.
So you can go ahead if you'd like to talk to us.
You're saying?
If you're here this evening, could you tell me, are you a passenger aboard the Mary?
Hello.
Hello. Are you willing to talk to us for a little bit? Is that okay?
Usually.
There's a big dance floor in here tonight. Do you like to dance?
Hello.
Do you have anyone to dance with this evening?
Rachel.
Is Rachel your dance partner? Is that your
Become.
Are there people dancing on the dance floor? Are you waiting for someone to ask you to dance?
Hi, it's Joe. What happened?
Could you do me a favor, friend? If you have just introduced
Listen.
If you just introduced yourself as Joe, could you tap the yellow light so that I know that's who we're speaking with, please? Not to do a trick. We hear things that aren't your voice.
You should.
So you should touch the yellow light
If you.
if your name is Joe.
Try.
Do you work in here?
Exit. Off.
Was there somebody there?
Oh, there is.
Yeah, the exit.
That's funny.
Are you seeing the people peer in? Does that annoy you?
Leave.
Do you want them to go? Did you say night?
Yes. I feel like I said it a few times.
So I said, is there anything I can do for you? And you said night, and the yellow light flashed, which has started becoming a thing with me around the ship, that I seem to be referred to as my last name, but also I could just be taking that in, you know, but my last name is Knight. And also for the time period, you think, you know, Miss Knight, or also soldiers, you know, I would be referred to as my last name. So that's always curious sometimes when that is said, but also we investigate at night. The radio is going to talk about night. And, you know, it's inevitably going to come up, but it's those moments where it's like in an appropriate feeling place that I'm like, yes, sir, what can I do for you? It's always interesting. All right, so we're on the back of the ship here. We can head on up to the Veranda Grill, which was the dining reservation you wanted to get if you are a first class passenger, where they have reports of seeing the Gent. We can go up higher than that and go investigate the bar, where in Sir Winston's, where they do talk about the Gent sitting down at the bar, and his ring of the glass, you know, the wet glass is still there, but no gentleman is there. Or we can go in the back and head down to the isolation ward. What are you guys feeling?
Okay, Estes method, round one.
There was also like
So good. Also, the view from this part of the ship is so good.
magic mics like
Look at that. It's amazing. At some point, maybe I'll sit in for Estes, but I get scared. Up we go to Winston's. I hope my attire is proper enough.
That they try to have a conversation with him or whatever, you know. He ignores them, and they'll turn to the bartender or someone and be like, hey, what's up with this dude? Why is he so rude? And then when they look back, there's no guy, there's no drink, there's the wet ring, but no Gent. So that is an often seen occurrence here in this space. We are in our second location, Sir Winston's. Hello. If you're already touching that yellow light, hello. It's like I'm back. Thank you. I appreciate that. Perfect. Well, then I won't bore you with how to talk to us. All of these friends have been here before, and they'd love to get to know you. They're going to say hello so that they're not strangers to you this evening, starting with the two that will help you talk. Once again, I'm Becca. Go ahead, Loey.
I'm Loey. Hi.
Hi, I'm Kaylee.
Hi, I'm Tammy.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie.
Hi, I'm Emilio.
Hello.
Hi, I'm AJ. Can we buy you a drink?
Oh,
What would you
hey. Justin?
Do you like that someone's offering to buy you a drink?
520.
What's your drink of choice?
My friends there are listening. Anything you say to them, they'll repeat it if they hear it. They might not hear everything, and I apologize. They're doing their best.
Strong?
A strong drink? Is that your choice?
Hands.
So how about whiskey?
Delicious?
Okay.
Me.
Do you like an aged whiskey?
Your lips.
And I love it?
Do you like an aged whiskey?
Boys. Opportunity.
Icon.
Hands.
Did you decide?
Do we need to pick a drink that we want?
Never.
Do you like that the piano was moved into this space with you?
Is it your piano? Did you come with the piano? Do you stay with it?
One of the most. Girl, it's pretty.
Do you play the piano?
Beautiful. Play.
You heard me.
Okay.
Queen,
What songs do you like to play on the piano?
my bad.
No time. Timeline.
Is there a gentleman who comes here often for a drink? Is there anything we can do for you while we're here?
Yes.
What can we do for you?
Stingy.
No fool. As it is.
I'm okay.
Can we just...
Very good.
You're all
Fire?
right? You don't need anything? You're good.
You're in
Nine.
my way.
City.
Would you like us to leave? Is that something we could do for you?
Yep.
Alright, that's fine. We're
Your
good.
friend said.
What does my friend say?
Have fun.
Okay,
That's nice.
it is nice.
Disappointed.
We can go explore somewhere else. We're happy to explore this evening. We're having fun. We're enjoying the Mary tonight.
Are we killing your buzz?
I'm picking up. Grab more towels.
Jealous.
Should I grab a towel before we head to the pool?
Found him.
They have more.
Should I deliver that long promised towel to the pool tonight?
At ease.
Well, we shall do that. We'll be on our way. Thank you for letting us stop in. Okay. Thank you for letting us stop in for a quick chat. I hope you enjoy your evening. It's cooling off, so I might be able to come back here a little bit more often. I hope that's okay.
Make money.
Would you like me to leave a tip jar out for you?
Established. sorry for the random quality shift. Weirdest thing happened. My camera battery died in under 30 minutes. I don't know why. It was fully charged before I left. I also thought I brought an extra, but I didn't. But Grace, thank you so much for recording me doing STs. Was it good? Did I
No, there were definitely
did I answer?
a few moments, like Becca was saying, that it felt pretty clear that you were like having a conversation about drinking and like what you like to drink. And then I was like, okay, you can go now.
Oh yeah, and we did indeed listen. We are going. The ship is so large. I've never. Oh yeah, there's the veranda grill. The bar was crazy though. Down to the Promenade Deck.
If there's anyone here that would like to talk to us, perhaps you'd like us to play some music.
Please don't.
Do you not want to talk tonight? Maybe you're sick of me and you'd rather get to know my friends? What's the last movie you saw?
I love garlic.
Me too.
You're not up for talking, are you?
Yes.
Do you know the showman?
Two.
Do you know two showmen? Has there been two aboard the ship this week?
Exit.
Would you like us to leave?
Did you like sitting in here with the fireplace on earlier? It's really pretty.
Sits. That's a wrap.
Oh wow. That's crazy. Wow. This could be absolutely nothing, but right before you said two, I don't remember what two was in response to. I was about to ask how many horses were behind her, and then I didn't ask because I was like, wow, that was I totally could have been just confirmation bias, but
That's one of those strange things that
oh yeah, it flashed. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, two horses. Yeah.
we'll go pop down by the pool. With that, you guys will get a little dark harbor sneaky peek because they have the mazes and things set up down there. So just FYI, for the scary things that pop out at you.
You know, ringing in Friday the 13th while ghost hunting at the pool of the Queen Mary, we might have peaked. I think this is like a top tier moment.
Look at like an icon.
Oh, that really scared me. The mannequins caught me so off guard. Oh, wow. Wow. Dark Harbor is going to be crazy this year. Ooh, this is tight. Oh, I would freak out if I was going through here. She did say it gets worse. Wow. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Queen, work, slay. Oh, okay. 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 Oh my God, I was about to apologize to her. I don't like her at all. Oh no, it looks great. Wow. Oh, wow. Is Boo Bear already chatting with us?
He did say a little something.
Aw, okay.
That way, if you set him down in a space and there's a response to one of the questions that you ask, you're kind of adding more validation to whatever is on there. But you still need questions to be asked if you want someone to talk to you, so he is the job of the investigator. You like Mr. Bear. We don't do EVPs here just because we're on a public ship, so it's too hard to be able to guarantee silence for that EVP. Also, I feel like 99% of the EVPs that you hear, you have no idea what it is or someone thinks it is until you see the subtitles thrown up on the screen. So, it's one of those hard to decipher things. And granted, you're doing the same thing in Estes, but it's interesting when you're doing that deaf and blind to what the questions are without reading into what they are.
We did 1, 2, 3. This is our 4th location.
Oh, I know you're ticklish, I know.
We're in our 4th location, the first class swimming pool.
Hello, if anybody's here, it's like I'm back. Brought new friends, old friends, all the devices as usual. Welcome to come on over and tap any of them to say hello. If you already did with the yellow light, I appreciate that. That's probably your easiest, most comfortable thing to be able to talk to us tonight. Yellow light's always your strongest way to say yes if you feel like talking to us. Have all my friends say hello so that there's no strangers to you. Hopefully that helps you feel comfortable in coming over and talking to us. Let us know if you'd like to play a game, or if you'd like a bedtime story or a lullaby, or maybe we're interrupting adult relaxation time. So we'll find out. Have my friends say hi. Oh, adult relaxation time. Apologies. We won't be here for long, friend. We won't bother you for too much.
And in this space, definitely feel free, jump in, try questions, just try to keep those, that's the public, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. A disembodied hand.
Yeah.
Did it say, do you have more friends you could bring? What did it say?
He might have said you have more friends to play with.
Oh. That was good. That was good.
Feel free to jump in, try questions, just because we only have the lights here for yeses and nos. Just make sure it's phrased in a way to where they could still talk to us, to where yes or no could be the response. Most people generally just kind of start vibing off the pool, but since we started talking, it seems we're interrupting adult time, then maybe we ask about favorite cocktails or books or movies, or I generally avoid questions of how old you are, and keep it more to like an age group, and it seems we have an understanding of an adult potential. Doesn't mean a child wouldn't come over and come play, but.
Are you having a nice day by the pool? Enjoying your relaxation time?
Were you enjoying it more before we showed up than you loved it?
Do you like the decor outside?
Do you like all the activity that's been going around by the pool?
Are you excited for Halloween?
Marco.
Did you try?
Marco.
Tammy?
Marco.
Ollie, oxen free.
Are all the children in bed for the evening? Keeping respectable bedtimes? Oh. So it's adult relaxation time because they're so older and are in bed. Well, if you've come here to avoid people, would you like us to leave and say goodnight? We can do that. Okay.
Adult relaxation time.
Are you at least enjoying it with a date? Is it adults relaxation time? Are you guys skinny dipping? Alrighty, friend. We'll be on our way. Apologies for intruding. But thank you for letting us come in and stop by and say hello for a moment.
Oh, I hate them. They are.
Nope, walking this way is even worse.
No wonder those spirits were like, it is adult relaxation time. I am so sick of all of these props. Dude, it's crazy to think like about all of this becoming a jump scare. Whoa. That was bottom 5 moments of my life, actually. I did not like that bridge. Oh. 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 I really liked those spirits. I liked them. They were like, it's our pool time. Leave us alone.
They have personality, they have style.
They have style. Good for them. Sorry, I'm so slow. I'm too clumsy to to go too fast on that one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. It's real spooky down here.
Thanks to talk to us this evening, brought new and old friends and all devices as usual. Welcome to come on over and tap any of the green lights you see. That one up there, I don't think it's you, but if it is, I appreciate that. If it's you, you could do that again. My friend Jennifer's holding it in her hand now. A blindfold, headphone, anything you hear, say loud, say clear. A small echoey space, something just above the library voice from this point on to help them out with those headphones. So is Friday the 13th an unlucky day?
Ask me.
I just did.
Do you have any superstitions?
So is that like you can't whistle on another man's ship? It's bad luck.
Really? Come. Fire.
Do you like fancy dress parties? Fancy dress parties? Are you British?
Play it.
No one knows things. If you've asked, can you tell me again?
Music.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Is this what you asked for?
Fire. Run.
Are you happy to hear the music turn back on upstairs? Do you like when I come because we play your song?
Heaven.
Is this your heaven?
Look.
Is there anything you'd like to say while we're here?
Fire.
There's a lot of fires in California right now, so they have that in the news a bunch. Is there anything you need to tell us while we're here? Or tell me while we're here?
George.
Is that something you're telling me? George,
Above.
are you an American soldier?
Thank you.
Do I know what country you serve? My friends don't.
Play.
Do I?
Do you like the music?
Music. Music.
You just want to hear your song again.
Yes.
Okay, friend.
It's the time I told my friends that I would have them on the ship until. So if they're needing to go home, I don't want to keep them too long. I will play it for you. No obligation of talking to us while we play it. So is there anything you want to say to us before we don't have Noah listening for you?
Now,
Are you just demanding the song right now? Is that all you have to say to us?
Why do you like that song?
guaranteed.
Does it make you think of someone?
Have you?
It's harder to talk than it used to be, isn't it, friend?
Will you?
What do you want me to do? I will play it, I promise. Is it okay if we say goodnight? I will play the song after we say goodnight. Is it okay if we
Stay.
Do you need us to stay? Do you want to keep talking? Okay. What do you need?
You will?
No promises at the moment, friend. What do you need?
Come on.
Do you need me to stay tonight or just in general?
Play.
I'm gonna need to say goodnight, friend. I know it was a quick visit, but I hope.
Make music, please.
Oh, I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. And you say goodnight for me to do it.
I literally.
Please.
Okay. Thank you. Good night.
Is there a meadow in the moon
Good night, friend. Enjoy your song.
where someone's waiting to begin?
If anyone joined us this evening, thanks for coming around and talking to us. This is where we'll part ways. Because as I always say, y'all stay here. Thanks for having us. Have a good night. I'll be back later today. Not sure if I'll be here because it's still very warm.
Alright, left up all the things. I'll take those K2 meters and collect them from you over here unless you guys want to get any content.
The gentleman who seems to reside down here, and that we call him Skylark, and that's his favorite song, and we play it for him, you know, so that he at least gets something, you know. If we're gonna come down and talk to him and bug him, he should at least get something in return. So the least we can do is to play a song. If it makes him happy, clearly it does, you know.
Music. Play now.
It sounded like it was like, do this now.
Yeah.
Play this now.
Doll in the Box. She comes from Cheyenne, Wyoming, the Atlas Theater. She belonged to a little girl. The little girl was heard saying to her doll, "I love you more than anything in the world." That did not please her mother. So her mother went and had that box made so that girl's beloved doll was locked up in a very much, you can see her, but you can't play.
Oh my god.
Well, little girl unfortunately passed. Her obituary in the newspaper read that it wasn't a surprise because she was a clumsy girl. So a week after the little girl dies, mom trips down a flight of stairs, falls down those stairs, and dies herself a week after the daughter. What was found at the top of the stairs was the arm to the doll. So it seems as if the doll might have been able to get revenge for Mama not being so great to her daughter. She's been locked in that box since the late 1800s. She's been known to stand and sit all by herself since that time. Rod Serling heard about her and decided that he needed to see her for himself. So he went to Cheyenne, Wyoming, went and saw her, and she became the inspiration for Talking Tina, the Living Doll episode of The Twilight Zone. She is famous and she knows it.
Queen.
One of the first few times that I saw her move, when it was in the old lounge for the show over here, she was in the display.
as she is now. And she had a little thing that described what she was, and this girl went over and read it. And when she came back over to tell her friend all about, hey, that's Talking Tina, before she could say it, all three of us turned and watched her stand up. And she was like, I was just about to tell my friend about her. And I was like, yeah, she knows it. She knows it. So I'm very curious now that she's back in this space, what that will do. She's been at the Stanley Hotel since COVID, hasn't moved there. She's been down in the seance chamber, down on our deck, hasn't moved there. But these are the spaces in which we saw her move in before COVID. So I'm curious if any of those things return back to watching her move again.
We were just saying that us and Chloe, it was like the four of us were here until
it was for the first when you guys first kicked off that show.
Oh yeah.
Remember we stayed at the end and
and we saw her
it might have
move
been when we kicked off doing investigations as part of the show. But yeah, so it's kind of exciting to have this space back, kind of doing that in a smidge way again.
What did that look like?
She moved, like her head moved ever so slightly when I was in here. It was really early in the morning, but yeah, her head like moved ever so slightly. Hey girl, famous queen, hope you're doing so good. It is Friday the 13th, baby, and we have survived. We've survived. That was crazy.
We survived and thrived.
Survived, thrived, and now we're going to vibe with Taco Bell. Yay. Okay, hello. So I'm home. It is like 3:30 in the morning. Grace just left the house. We stopped to get some Taco Bell on the way home. I think by the time that we ended up leaving the Queen Mary, it was literally like 2 something in the morning. The Queen Mary is a bit of a drive for me, so it took us a second. First and foremost, I think it's weird that my battery died as fast as it did. Granted, I do have off-brand camera batteries, and I have noticed that maybe they die a bit faster than like my actual Canon ones, but 30 minutes for a battery life on my DSLR is so weird, and I could have sworn I packed this. I didn't. It was literally on my desk when I got home. So I'm really sorry about the quality shift. I totally thought that I was going in prepared, but I'd rather film some stuff on my iPhone than not film anything at all. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the experience. First and foremost, if you guys watch this and you are in the SoCal area, or if you are traveling here, just so you know, you guys can go and do the tour that I did tonight with the team, the Grey Ghost Project at the Queen Mary. I'll have their socials and stuff linked down below. Rebecca Knight is the woman who led us tonight. I have known her for like 5 years. She's absolutely incredible. So this is gonna be my Friday the 13th video, which means I have some editing to do. I also haven't reviewed any of my own Estes method footage, so I don't know what happened in that just yet. I'll look at it when I'm editing. When I came to the Queen Mary in, what would that have been? 2019, I think was the last time before COVID, because it shut down pretty much from 2020 on, and I think really recently just reopened. When I was there doing a ghost hunting thing, the boiler room was an area that really, it felt so heavy. It felt very crowded, like we were not the only people in there. And I felt that way again tonight. And I don't know if it's like because it's a small space, because it's dark, because there's no working air. I don't know if I caught any footage of it, but it is so hot in that room. Apparently they haven't been able to do any kind of like investigation in that room the entire summer because it's been so hot. Today was like the first day it was actually cool enough to go down there. So I don't know if it's any of that, but I've always felt like the 2 times that I've gone down there, it just, the energy is crazy. And the freaking Estes method, the spirit box that we got was insane. The spirit asking for the music over and over and over again, that one felt like a genuine conversation between us and the spirit that was down there. It was so freaking cool. It was also so cool to do that with Grace. We've been best friends for years and we've never done any kind of ghost hunting stuff together, which is crazy because we both love spooky stuff. We both are spooky girls. So I just had the best time, you guys. Happy Friday the 13th. I am going to wash off my face and rip off this wig and start editing this video for you all. But I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did, go and give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. A special thank you to my subscribers who are members of the channel. If you want to join the channel memberships and get extra members exclusive perks like members only polls to help me decide on future video topics, members only videos, and so much more, you can click that little join button somewhere around the screen. We would love to have you. An extra special thank you to my VIP loves for their continued and generous support of the channel. I love and appreciate you all very, very much. I love you all very much, and I will see you in my next video.